Hey, are you feeling ungrounded? Are you feeling unsettled? Are you wondering what's going on? Well, with all the energies out there, you're going to want to watch this one because that's how I've been feeling. I've been feeling ungrounded and I have been feeling not so great sometimes. Sorry, I'm just noticing something right here. I'm still streaming, and for some reason, I lost my picture. Oh, there it came back. All right, that was funny. I didn't change anything, but I got lost and something else came up. So, today we're going to do a meditation on grounding. And why is it so important to ground? Especially in these uncertain times, because if you're like me and you're sensitive to people's energies, you can get thrown off balance very easily just by driving in your car, and you can feel the people around you. And I never really noticed how sensitive I was to other people's energies until I moved out to the country. Now, when we have clients coming to us, I can actually feel the clients coming from, I'd say, about 10 minutes away. And I start to feel anxious, and I'm like, this isn't mine. Whose is it? Well, it's my clients. Or if we're having a party or a get together, I can feel everyone coming. I can feel their energies coming. It's really interesting because until I got away from the city, I didn't even realize how bombarded I was from everything and everyone. I was constantly being stimulated. And that was just my normal baseline. So sometimes our normal baseline, whatever it is, we kind of get used to it. But sometimes we can get thrown off because of the uncomfortable things that are happening in the world. So as I mentioned on other calls, we as humanity are going through this change, the ascension process as a collective, and it's also an individual ascension process. So what I mean by the collective consciousness, so think about it. There's a lot happening on this planet, and we are in our own realities, but we do share the earth plane. Now, as I'm living life and I'm living in my reality, I can see all the other realities going on. So I can see wars going on, I can see arguments, I can see stuff on the news that don't look nice, and all those things, although my reality is pretty decent. I live a peaceful life. I'm enjoying life, but there's a lot of people in turmoil. So of course I'm going to be affected. Not only that, the air we breathe, the water molecules we share on earth, they hold memory. So we can be thrown off by the unrest and the kind of the intolerable things that are happening in the world right now. We might be worried about our children or our spouses. We might be worried about financial issues. We might be worried about the changing climate. Like suddenly there's flooding in places we never thought there would be flooding. So there's a lot happening. Then we have all that extra energy coming at us. So we have the solar flares, we had the eclipse, we have the full moon that just passed. And now we're building up to the Lionsgate portal, which is on August 8th. And August 8th is one of my favorite days for meditation. I've been doing these meditations for, I don't know, over 10 years. Something about that energy between Earth and Sirius, where the Syrians are from, where when I do Unity Field Healing, the Syrian Blue White Collective, I'm very connected to the Syrians. And when August 8th comes, there's this like more of a direct portal or connection to them. So I get a lot of downloads during that, so I get really excited. But from what I feel, there's already a buildup of energy that's leading us to that Lionsgate portal. So there's a lot going on, and people might have things happening in their personal lives. They might be in the process of going through shifts, and as we're going through shifts, there's a lot of like dark, heavy energy coming from our system, and it's being replaced by love and light. But old traumas are coming up, old either physical traumas or emotional traumas. So a lot of healing's happening at many different levels. And when this is all happening, some of us are having sweats at night, sometimes we're cold, sometimes we're feeling dizzy or nauseous. So I'm going to give a few tricks before we get into the meditation on how I have a big toolbox I've been using for years to bring myself into grounding and balance. The one thing I love to do, and because it's summer here, is walking bare feet with Mother Earth. Now, if you can't get outside, and I always get this question, but I live in a condo, I don't get to touch the earth. Well, that's not entirely true. Your floor in your place, even if it is in a condo, is somehow connected to earth. So walking bare feet in your, say, apartment and asking to grow roots to Mother Earth does have a very good grounding effect. I can do it in my house as well. But if you can get outside and you can take off your shoes and socks, if you're comfortable with that, it is a really nice feeling to have Mother Earth's energy just feel like the grass on your feet or sand from a beach. It's a lovely feeling. I love walking around bare feet, but not everyone does. So I'm not going to say it has to be done that way, but wherever you are, if you take off your shoes and just connect to Earth by asking Mother Earth to bring up her loving energy. We are from Mother Earth. Every cell of our body's from Mother Earth. So she loves to love us. As she's moving through the ascension process, we're moving through the ascension process. As she heals, we heal. As we heal, she heals. We're in this together. So asking for her help, for that grounding. Now, I'm going to make a generalization here, and you might say, yes, it's true and not true, but men tend to be more naturally grounded than women. Again, a generalization. So women are a little more flighty, so we really need to ground. And a lot of women that I know would agree with me. I need to ground. I am really flighty. I'm at that point sometimes where I'm being bombarded by so much that I do the strangest things, and I find that I do. It's just bizarre. It's almost irritating that it's really hard to stay grounded and really focus on 3D life, because I love to escape into, I call it la la land, or the stars, or in that meditative state, even though I'm doing something. So grounding is important, so you're here and now in present moment. So asking Mother Earth to give you that energy. You can imagine roots coming out of your feet. And as the roots are going down into the earth, this beautiful energy is coming up, and it's coming up through your body. And you can anchor it in your heart. Some people like to ask for it to, consume their entire body. Go with what you feel. When you're connecting to Mother Earth, you go with your intuition. There's no right or wrong. For an example, some people love to hug trees. I'm a tree hugger too. I love talking to trees. I love to touch them. Trees are 5D. They're here to hold the energy here for us. They ground us. They love us. So hug a tree. Some people might pet animals. Like, I love animals. I keep collecting more and more. But, petting an animal. Animals are 5D as well. So it's really interesting. You can meditate on an animal that you love. You can sit by a tree with your back to the tree is a really nice way to meditate. And if you're not into meditation, sitting beside a tree, leaning on it, and breathing and asking Mother Earth to ground you is a lovely way. I find with all these energy fluctuations, being outside, because we are in summer, is a really great way to ground. It is not the only way. I find today I was a little bit off, so I was using tapping. And if you guys know what tapping is, emotional freedom technique, or it's called EFT, it is very powerful. As you're tapping all these spots, you're really pushing out energy, you're rebalancing, and you're reconnecting with yourself. Another way I like to balance and reconnect and ground is taking my hand on my chest and slowly moving it towards my left shoulder. saying, I love myself, I'm ready to reconnect, I'm here, I'm now, I'm safe, everything's working out for me. You can use whatever affirmations that are comfortable for you. There's no right or wrong. You're going to do what fits good for you at that time that you need. So there are some people who have grounding mats. That's great. I have a grounding mat somebody bought me, and I use it in my car. And it's really neat because now, again, it's summer. Your skin has to touch the mat in the car. So when you're wearing a skirt or shorts, your skin's on it, and I find a difference because I drive a lot. So it is grounding. I have a grounding mat also in my bed. So I've tried that. Sometimes when I do the grounding mat, if I'm not sure if you ever felt that for Renata, she has one. Do you ever feel dizzy using the grounding mat? I'm getting better at it, but when I was using the grounding mat, I actually felt a bit dizzy, which I thought was a bit odd, but interesting. Another thing that me and my friend Lynn were talking about is you can spin outside. So what do kids do to feel good? They naturally spin. They play games, they spin, they roll down hills. If you're in the northern hemisphere and you spin to your right intentionally, like just stay and spin, that's actually healing. So you can spin to your right with the intention of doing this for healing. And then if you spin to the left, you do it more for alignment. So sometimes I spin to the right, I get a little bit dizzy, and then I spin to the left outside. It's actually kind of fun, but I kind of get a little bit dizzy doing that as I've gotten older. But that's why kids actually do spin. It's actually a very grounding, it's also very healing. So Renata said she did only for the first few times with the grounding mat. Yeah, it was more so at the beginning when I was using the grounding mat, I felt dizzy. So if you do get a grounding mat, they do work, but you might get dizzy the first few times you use them. How is it? I'm just figuring out there, what else do people use for grounding? I like to lay in the grass. I walk in my labyrinth. Today we're going to do a balancing of our energetic fields in the meditation. We're going to have some grounding coming in with that. What I'm finding right now is our energy systems are working overload. And if people are feeling a little bit more dizzy than usual, lightheaded. Some people are feeling nauseous and headaches. What are you guys feeling? Like, are you guys feeling off with all the energies that are happening? Or some people just feel like pretty okay? This meditation, we're going to go into a bit of that grounding, like I said, to kind of really pull us, anchor us down to Mother Earth. So we're more here, more present for ourselves, for our kids, for our family, for everyone. And then we're going to get into that natural thing that we do where we go into the healing of everything, physical, mental, emotional. Remember, when we do these healings, it's your higher self that's always in charge. So I can bring in the loving energy. And it is completely safe. We're all in octahedrons of love and light. I get at this question a lot because the energy that comes through is pretty intense, and with that intensity, some people feel a little bit anxious when they're doing the meditation. I always say just breathe through it. It will go away. What that anxious feeling is we all have dense energy. It's duality. That's humanity, right? So that dense energy is coming to the surface that's ready to release. And that's generated by your higher self. It knows where you've been, where you're going, and what you need to release. That's good for you at this time. But because that dense energy has a consciousness, it doesn't want to leave your field. It likes picking on you. So as it's leaving, it can bring that feeling of anxiety. Breathe through it. Connect to Mother Earth. Relax. Stay in your heart. Know that you're completely protected. And then you're going to get this wave of peace and love, and you'll probably drift and relax. And a lot of people say they just kind of fall asleep or go into a meditative state as the healing happens. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You don't have to listen to my music. You're just going to be and do what you feel comfortable with. You can sit down, you can lay down. It's totally up to you. I know there's a lot of people that say that they just kind of take off for a while, and then right when I bring the bowl back, they come right back. And that's sometimes when we have a busy mind, these beautiful beings of light will shift you out of the way so they can work where they need to work, and then they bring you right back. So it's quite loving, and you're going to get exactly what you need. So although we're doing this as a group healing, you're getting your individual healings. And then what we do is we always bring in those attention for our family and friends and anyone we're concerned with. We don't have to say why. These beings of light know. So we can always make this energy available to anyone that we want to send it to. But we can't force the energy on anyone. We understand that, right? We can't force it to do its job. We make it available. It's up to that person's higher self to take it depending on what's the highest and best for them. The other thing too is we then get into that planetary healing, which is my favorite. Because in these times where sometimes I just feel so blessed, like I always feel so blessed, I like to acknowledge, appreciate, and allow. And when I get into that state of appreciation, there's always a little part of me that thinks, I wish everyone on this planet could feel that way. And we're all going through our own challenges, our own events, our own stuff, and we're all affected by it, but we're going through this individually. But it's so beautiful when we can come together in a format like this, bring in tremendous amounts of love and send it to Mother Earth and all of humanity. So it always gives me a really good, warm, fuzzy feeling that we did something where we're holding the light for those who can't. And I know this light that gets created from these is so powerful. I get a beautiful buzz and refresh. I look very, very, I look forward to these because I get pretty run down with all the work I do. And this is my replenish as well. So it's always a pleasure to be here. And I always get some warm stories about people healing, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally. And we're all in this together. So as we heal, our light holds more light for the planet. So thank you all for joining. I'm just going to read the chat here. And then I'll get on with the music and make sure everything is balanced. Okay, so Lynn's saying when she visualizes a silver thread connecting to the Earth's core helps her being grounded. Some people, Monique saying she's been dizzy and she's never dizzy. Oh, and very tired. Yeah, very tired is another thing. A lot of people will say, I'm so exhausted. Like, I'm never this tired. Well, guys, healing is really like a workout. When I have a session with someone one-on-one, it's like we worked out. I burn a lot of calories today. I eat, a lot of calories, and I drink a lot of water just to maintain, because it's a lot. So if you're like a call like today, if tomorrow morning or even after the call, you feel like you're hungry, eat. You need the energy to kind of counterbalance all the energy work that we're doing. Please, no matter if you say, no, I'm not going to eat, drink lots and lots of water. It is so important to drink water during this time because the toxins are leaving our body through the water. The energy work, the energy that's going through our bodies uses the water as a conduit. So it really needs, or a conductor, so it really needs to move and flow. I drink tremendous amounts of water because of the work I do, and I'm always purging. So please do that for yourself. All right, so I think we're going to get up. Just going to say hello to everyone here. Okay. Well, we got actually a full crowd today. So another thing, I'm changing my thumbnails around. I don't know. I'm thinking it's fun. I'm trying new things, and I'm learning about YouTube. So if you like one better than the other, let me know. And yeah, a lot of some new people here. We got our regular crowd here. Hello, everyone. We're all ready for this because it's going to be really, really great. We have a Patricia there, a Lynn, a Renata, Monique, Crystal Quartz is there today. Hello, everyone. I saw Amanda, Amy. Okay, the usual crowd with a few extras. And I know there's a lot of people that join in. They always say, Brenda, I was on your call, but I don't join the chat. And that is completely fine. I feel all of you. And sometimes I just kind of go with the flow with these calls because I tap into the energy. And today the energy was a little more anxious, to be quite honest. And I kind of still now, since I started the call, got tremendous head pressure. And I'm not sure if that's the collective doing this or it's a bit of everybody. So we're okay. We're going to get through this. I'm going to drink some water, get some music on, and we'll get started. All right. Oh, actually, that's the wrong music. If I use that one, I get in trouble from YouTube. So I'll use the one I'm allowed to use. Okay. So I'm going to talk. I'll keep the microphone about this close. I'm going to talk like this. I'm going to drink some water. Just let me know if the balance is okay. That would be really helpful. You notice my voice is getting better, but I'm going through a lot of my own healing again of my throat chakra, which seems, from what we were kind of given that information, our throat chakra is actually a bridge, and that's actually much more important than just communication, which makes so much sense for so many of us that have throat issues. We're like, oh, my throat chakra is healing again, it's going through this thing. I've been clearing up my throat chakra for 15 years, and it's intensified recently. So really interesting. So I'm going to send some extra love to my throat here, but it is healing. It's doing its thing. All right, everyone, the music is good. I got the good balance from my two ladies that I respond. I'm just going to drink a little bit and we're going to start. So how this works, you can lay down, you can sit down, close your eyes, leave them open, turn off the music, listen to the music. You don't have to hear me. This energy that comes through is so powerful. It doesn't need the music. But if you like that whole thing, then go ahead and listen to it. If you're watching this live, enjoy it. But if you're watching this in the future as a replay, you're already included. Why? Because these beings of light know you're going to attend. They even know who's going to watch it 3 or 4 times. It's so beautiful. Although we use time and space, everything's just happening now. And that's the power of all this stuff. So this group healing is going to be created today, and it just stays there, sending out love and light to us and this planet. It's such a beautiful thing. So thanks again for joining. Okay, I think I'm going to be okay with that. All right, here we go, everyone. So assuming your position, whatever it is, you might want a blanket because sometimes you can feel cold while we're going through the healing process. We are going to start with grounding. And with grounding, this is how I would do it, and I'm just going to walk you through it. But if you have a way to ground, by all means, do what makes you feel comfortable. Allowing deep breaths. Now, the way I breathe is I breathe in through my nose with a count of 4. And then I breathe out with 5, 6, 7, 8. And when I'm breathing in, my tummy's expanding. And I'm breathing out, and like all my tension and stress just melt away. We already have beings of light surrounded with us right now, and the healing's already starting with us at a personal level. Remember, you're an octahedron of love. Whatever you need to release today, whatever you're ready to let go, your higher self knows, and it's up for release. And as we release those heavier things, we are infused with the love of God, that light. Our light quotient goes up, our vibration goes up. It is so powerful and so beautiful. So as you're allowing those deep breaths, whether you're laying down or sitting down, I want you to imagine that you're connecting to Mother Earth. And if you're laying down, you can almost feel like every part of your body is connecting. And if you're sitting down, you might just feel it in your feet, but you can even feel it in your thighs, your lower back, even on your butt cheeks. It just feels like energy's flowing through all there, up and down. It's so beautiful. And as that energy's moving through your body from Mother Earth, And I believe she already started doing it because I'm already in this buzz. You can imagine, like, any way you want to. There's no right or wrong when you're grounding. Some people imagine roots coming in. Some people imagine green light. Some people imagine white light. It's swirling around, anchoring you to Mother Earth. The earth energy is so powerful. It's so healing. We're always connected to Mother Earth, and we're always connected to the stars. And we are loved every second of the day. Breathing in deeply and allowing that heaviness to leave. Sometimes we take on the burdens of the world. And sometimes it feels so heavy and so uncertain and so confusing. But the one thing I know with every cell of my body, what we're going through right now with Mother Earth and humanity is for such tremendous good. And working on ourselves, being true to ourselves, compassionate, kind, and patient to ourselves and everyone else. And as we heal layer by layer by layer, we're getting closer to that beautiful new earth that we keep hearing about. It's human consciousness that is evolving. And as we evolve, it can be an uncomfortable process. The purging of the dark and bringing in the light. But it's such an exciting time. And we all came here knowing this might happen, and we're in it now. So we're asking Mother Earth to really anchor us down. We want to thank her for bringing us along. She's given us the okay to join her. She loves us so much. And we're all in this together. And as we heal individually, we are helping the collective. As we shine our light bright, we're helping the collective. You can imagine, if you love trees, that you're laying against a tree right now, and you can feel the energy pulsing up the tree. It's almost like the tree is giving you this beautiful hug. And for those of you who are animal lovers, you can imagine a little bunny beside you. And for those of you who love the water, perhaps you're beside a running river. That's my perfect place. Sitting against a tree, grounding my body, listening to the river go by, and then having animals around, and the sun on my face. And we're breathing in that beautiful air. And we're breathing it so deeply into every cell of our body. There's peacefulness as we connect to the elements. And as we're thankful and appreciating all that we have, every cell of our body is being excited right now. And as it gets excited and filled with this high vibrational frequency of love, there's tremendous healing that can happen. Allowing those deep breaths. And if you have any mental or physical or emotional issues going on right now, breathe deeply to them. Ask Mother Earth to bring that energy wherever you feel it's needed today. And if you've already drifted off, not to worry. They know exactly where you need it. They'll do it for you. You can feel Mother Earth, her love for us, and how important we are and how deserving we are. It's pulsing through our system. You might feel it as a warm hug. You might be seeing swirling colors. You might feeling tingling sensation throughout your body. And you might just feel peaceful. There's no right or wrong. The healing works regardless. You are such a magnificent being. You are love beyond measure. We have so much support, not only from Mother Earth, but from the stars, from beings of light, from our spirit guides. I'll call them the beings of light that are here today, and you can call them angels. They're beautiful, and they're so loving. And as you are continuing your healing at this time, you might notice that emotions are coming up to the surface. You might be burping, you might be releasing, and that's a-okay. Just allow the energy to leave your system any way it needs to. As your healing is continuing, we're going to balance and align all your chakras. Those are those beautiful energy centers. We want them cleansed from the front and back. We want them moving in the right direction. We want your energy flowing. And each one is being worked on. And they might do them in a different order, doesn't matter. They might do them all at the same time. You might feeling sensations all throughout your body. Just breathing through and allowing it. We don't have to understand what's happening. We just in a state of allowance. I deserve it. I give permission to heal. We have meridians, energetic systems are being unknotted, so they're moving beautifully. You can imagine your energetic field being illuminated with white light. We're clearing your biofield and your auric field. There's so much happening all at the same time. We have this beautiful tube that leads to your higher self that's being cleansed, that connection, that channel. Your Sushumna is being cleared away of any negativity, allowing a nice flow of energy with ease. You're feeling lighter, you're feeling brighter, you're feeling more connected, but you're also feeling very grounded. Allowing those deep breaths, allowing those old traumas and negative beliefs, those sadness, those moments of time, those soul fragments to come to the surface for release. They're dissolving, they're transmuting. And you're getting replaced with this beautiful wave of love. It is so powerful. Your vibration is increasing. Some of you might feel your cells actually vibrating in excitement. We can say, thank you, cells, for being part of me. Thank you, body. Thank you, Mother Earth, for giving me this body. I'm going to love my body. I'm going to appreciate my body. Every cell of my body is here with me because it chooses to be. How blessed are we? Our body wants to be with us. And when our bodies go off balance, it's just speaking to us, trying to get our attention. We are able to self-heal, bringing that equilibrium and balance into our bodies and bringing that peace of mind into our psyche, into our heart, knowing that we deserve to heal, that we are loved, anchoring all that beautiful energy is moving up and down your system. Exactly what you need is being done at this time. Continuing with those deep breaths. You're in this golden bubble of light. It is so powerful. It feels so safe. You can just relax in it as this healing continues. And as your healing continues, you may want to bring in intentions for others you might be concerned about. You don't have to say why. These beings of light know exactly why. The intention is to send this beautiful, loving, intelligent energy to surround those people. And of course, we can't force it, but we can definitely make it available. And wouldn't it be nice if their higher selves took that energy for their healing tonight? So at this time, you can make that list, send it out to the universe, and then know, trust, and believe that energy's making its way. And it could be for someone in your home, it could be someone overseas. Distance doesn't matter. Just take a few moments here to send out that energy to everyone that we would like to at this time. And yes, you can send it out to those pets that you love. You can send it out to situations I would like to see smoothed over. Sometimes when we are in that state of worry and we're grounding ourselves, you can stomp your feet to ground yourself. But for now, just allow the energy to do what's needed. Because we're in that state of love and peace and healing. You're feeling that energy weaving through your body as your intentions are being set. You can trust, know, and believe that whatever's in the highest best for those that you've mentioned is being done at this time. Your healing is continuing. You have your own beings of light working on you. Allowing those deep breaths, let that tension go, bring in that love. We're going to ask now, we're going to intend this beautiful master light is going to start weaving through your homes. And as it's weaving through your homes, it's bringing so much love and joy and happiness. And it's dissolving and transmuting any dense energy. The The intention is to bring your house into a higher state of being, one of love, joy, and harmony. The energy in the home is shifting out, and while we're having this done, if you have any pets or family in the homes, they're being bathed in this love. Is melting away whatever they're ready to let go of today. You can send special requests at this time to your family members and your pets. If you want to bring in a special intention for yourself, perhaps you haven't really brought it to the forefront, but you want to bring it to the surface today. You can bring it out and ask for special healings for any issues you might be having at this time. And it could be as simple as not being able to sleep or constant worry you just can't let go of. Let's let go of the worry. We want to bring peace and love and happiness, because when we're in that state, that high vibration, we attract more of it. Let's pull you up, let's pull you up, let's pull you up as high as you can go. Breathing in and anchoring the love. Now, drifting and enjoying this peaceful feeling of this love that's surrounding you. As old things no longer needed are coming to the surface, you don't have to remember what they are. Just allow them to go. I don't need them anymore. I'm reconnecting with me, with my divinity within me. I am deserving, I matter, and I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to shine so bright. I'm ready to show my magnificence. I'm ready to own my gifts. I'm ready to do the best that I can. You guys looking so beautiful, lighter than ever before, brighter, full of light and love. This reconnection to who you are and your divinity. We're allowing for inspirations and passions to come through. We're clearing the way. We're getting rid of all that interference and having this beautiful channel to your higher self that loves you so much. Allowing any regrets or sadness or anger or fear to come to the surface. Let it come up. Don't push it away. Allow it to come up. You don't have to get deep into why you're feeling that way. Just let the feelings come up. That's your emotional field healing. We're no longer suppressing. We're allowing the fluidness of love to penetrate, to heal and release. Anchoring that deep breath. Every cell of your body is being bathed in love and light. Beautiful. And as your healing continues, and as your house healing continues, and your intentions and your pets, All that good stuff is happening. We're now going to come together and create this beautiful, powerful beam of light. And you can imagine it coming out of your heart. It's all being collected in this beautiful swirl of white light. And the intention is this beautiful healing light is going to surround Mother Earth, weaving through her landscapes, surrounding all of humanity one by one, being made available to all the plant life and animal life and marine life. Tremendous healing is happening today, everyone. And it's thanks to you. You can feel the vibration in your body. You know this energy is penetrating to the darkest of the dark places and the lightest of the light. Every human being on this planet is being bathed in love. Again, it's up to their higher self to accept it. And wouldn't it be nice if it was accepted by more now than ever before? May the hearts of humanity open. May we all come together in love and healing. Continuing those deep breaths. You can imagine now Mother Earth is surrounded in this beautiful white light, this healing light. This white light, this beautiful healing energy seems to be getting an influx coming from the stars. Endless, beautiful energy coming to us and through us into Mother Earth. Healing this planet where it's needed. Bringing peace and calm and tolerance and compassion. You are loved. You are important. You matter. You can feel that weaving sensation. It feels so wonderful to drift and be loved and healed. We're all in this together. There's tremendous amounts of love and healing happening right now. Continue to allow those deep breaths. There's so much love flowing right now. We can have a tremendous feeling of compassion in our hearts as this love is penetrating to the hearts of humanity right now. May people who cannot join on a call like this, where they don't have that capability at this time, may they feel that we are holding the light for them. May they feel God's love weaving through every cell of their bodies. They may not understand it, but they may feel a warmth in their heart, knowing that everything's going to be okay. Continuing with those deep breaths, seeing yourself in that golden light, seeing Mother Earth in that beautiful light energy weaving through and around. And there's this sense of peace within you, a peace that you haven't felt in so long, a deep knowing that everything's going to be okay. And you're anchoring that feeling of peace deep within your body. Allowing those powerful breaths. You are loved. You matter. You're supported. You have permission to be that best version of you. You are kind. Beautiful. Right now I have this beautiful vision of sunlight and a nice breeze over a meadow and children playing. And above them is this beautiful it's like they're holding planet Earth in their hands and they're tossing it and bringing that love into Mother Earth. Mother Earth is smiling and thankful for healing today. We're not going to end it there. We're going to allow Mother Earth to bathe in that love. Every animal to bathe in that love. Every human to bathe in that love. All life, no matter how big or small, is important and a very important piece to all that is. We're now going to start sending out this love. It's going to continue on us. It's continuing on our intentions, our homes, our pets, on Mother Earth. We're now going to extend it even further because we can. We're sending it out to the stars and the Milky Way and the galaxy and the universe. We're going to send it out to the multiverse. We're going to send it back to the beings of light that have been helping us so tremendously to heal at a collective and an individual level. And now we know when we get a little bit flighty with these meditations, we can always bring ourselves back with simple grounding measures. Mother Earth is always here for us. All you need to do is ask. She is honored to help you. You are loved beyond measure. Anchoring those deep breaths. You might be vibrating. You might be feeling peaceful. Whatever's happening right now for you is perfect. There is so much love here. And the beautiful thing with these meditations is that we are blessed to give that love out. But what they're just showing me now is that love comes tenfold back to each and every one of us. So ensure you're in that receiving mode. Yes, I'm ready to receive. Yes, I'm allowing. This energy is going to work on you for days to come. Drinking lots of water, allowing the love, being grateful and thankful for it. I want to thank all the beings of light that came here today. I want to thank all the people who showed up in person and by replay. Staying in receiving mode, allowing that beautiful light energy to continue to heal you. Drinking plenty of water tonight. It might even last, that thirst might last for a few days. This energy will continue for days to come. Thank you, Mother Earth, for grounding us and taking us on this exciting journey to ascension. Thank you, fellow humans, for doing the best that you can. And as this meditation is coming to an end, you can either stay in meditation or you can work to get yourself out by coming back to your body. And I'll be bringing the singing bowl in a second or so. It's so powerful. And just because the meditation is coming to an end does not mean the energy is coming to an end. You can bathe in this for another day, another 2 days. Now for those of you who are coming back and they might be feeling dizzy, well, that's because that took us pretty far up. But you have those beautiful tools to bring you back to grounding. Talk to Mother Earth. She loves you so much. She's there to assist you and guide you and love you. And I bring out the singing bowl. I find the singing bowl, although it's very healing, there's an element of that brings me back to center. It helps me process that stuff that was coming up for healing. was such a powerful session. Thank you everyone for joining. If you're still in it, just allow it. Stay with it. Drift off to sleep and stay in that. If you're up, even though you're up and out of it, the energy's still working on you, usually 2 to 3 days. Some people feel it working on for 4. So you can always thank the energy, ask it to do whatever it needs to, keep giving it permission, drink that water, ground yourself when needed. We're in some very interesting energies right now as we lead up to August 8th and probably be even after that. So grounding, grounding, grounding for those of you who are affected by all that energy. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you again next Tuesday. If you have any comments, you can either reach out to me directly or put it in the comments below. I do respond to those. All right, everyone, sleep well. And we're all in this together, and thanks again. That was very beautiful. Thank you.